Looking down at the big valley down there. Last year coming through here southbound the other direction, I think it was late April, early May maybe? Probably late April. This was all snow through here. And one of the areas that was tricky, as you can see, taking a slider down here would not be good. Somehow I went through here because there was a good boot track without my microspikes. But obviously dry trail today, and yeah, this was all snow. You know, you knew you could see down there. You go, just be careful. I guess if I don't see any snow day after tomorrow through Fuller Ridge, probably won't see any until the Sierra up around Kearsarge, Forester Pass, and then some of the others at the top, which is fine with me. That's exactly why I kind of choreographed this year the way I did, taking a chance on the heat, but avoiding the snow. Kind of had my fill of snow. If you can get up early, if the nighttime temps at least get to freezing, get up early and you can go over the crunchy snow with microspikes or crampons pretty easily, but it's not always the case. And last year here, once I came and headed north again, I got tagged coming up north of Strawberry Junction toward Fuller Ridge on an area that was just holding snow, which had softened, and it was miserable. Absolutely miserable. And I'm not even talking about post holing, just really slow, hard to get steps. Anyway, this is probably about where the snow started right here. Again, I was going the other direction last year. There's a pretty section in here. And coming up a little bit, if I recognize it, I'll video the other two spots, which were very sketch, and no trees or anything to catch you. If you started down, you were in deep trouble. There is one point of interest coming up a little bit here. Is a big rock slide with a massive boulder in the trail. They rigged a rope around it, so that ought to be interesting. Deal with that real sketchy tree area, and the snow was coming up that bowl and up over this ridge here, and then right down on the trail straight ahead as it arcs around or along that ridge, and then pick it up over there. So that would have been a very safe workaround for, and maybe some people took it. I don't remember. I had it in the back of my mind, but I didn't end up using it. Well, I'm not sure exactly where that big rock obstruction is. I suppose I know it's on, I think it's noted on Gut Hook somewhere, but it's probably somewhere in there. It's mile 172, I just don't know where I am right now. So it could be anywhere up in this whole transit up there. But eventually I'll get there. We'll see. Well, I think I've come up to the restriction. It should be right there. So I have about 50 yards, and then I should see that rope, I hope. So anyway, we're gonna go see. Oh boy. Okay, now we're here. So apparently this is the class 2 over the top, and then the rope you can barely see going around there. Once you get past, let's see, what am I looking at here? Yeah, The only real kind of dicey part is right there at that point, because there's not much footing underneath there. There's a little, and then you come up on top of this ledge, and I can't see what's around the corner, but that looks probably better. The Class 2 scramble over the top is up that little crevice there, but I don't know what's on the other side, so yeah, I'm going to take the rope. Here we go. Okay, this is looking from the other side, looking southbound. You can see you come around the face of that rock on the line, and then it's belayed in that crevice, and then you pick up the rope here. I basically can't really see it, but coming up just about 5 feet from where that rope goes over the corner of the rock there is an up that's going to be, I came up on my knees. You could probably bring the rope up and maybe stand, but short people are going to have an interesting time. I consider very doable unless you really have very bad acrophobia, in which case that's a problem to be solved. Anyway, I've come up around the corner, and the last step, and then the trail takes off from here up toward that tree. But yeah, this is the backside of the Class 2 scramble that people were describing. So not too bad. When you come up on that rock, you can ease yourself down, I guess. A little bit of a drop in that crevice there, but probably doable for those climbers. Anyway, wow, a little bit of excitement on the old PCT. I assume eventually they'll clear it, but who knows when. I collapsed my trekking poles and stowed them in my bungees so that I could have both hands free without having any long objects that could get hung up in anything. I think that worked pretty well for me. I'm glad I did that. Onward and upward, literally. Walking through the mountain fire of 2013. Boy, it just screamed up this hill. All around here, everything is, I don't know if you can see out here or not, but yeah, it took a big piece of the mountain out. Some trees made it. It's probably because it was moving so fast. Oh, little lunch break here at 1 o'clock. Gonna wiggle our way through all of this and around and up towards Tahit's Creek. Probably within maybe 2.5 miles of it now. So it's time to fuel up. Yeah, and oh, by the way, once I went by the restriction, about 3/10 later, man, woman, and dog with backpackers, so I gave them the intel, and hopefully they didn't have any big issues getting themselves and doggy around. They did say they have a harness for it, so that was good, and some 550 paracord. One can only hope. Headed towards Tahit's Creek. It should be down in this draw down in front of me, and then I'll bounce up over that ridge somewhere ahead. I'm not sure where it is, whether it's what side of that knoll. When I came through last year, there was a lot of snow. We actually lost the trail. Probably went a little farther than we needed to coming this way. But anyway, looking pretty good. Get into Saddle Junction. I think I'm just gonna head on down to Humber. Maybe I'll luck out and there'll be a trail angel or somebody that can host me tonight. But if not, that's okay. I am more than ready to cowboy camp on the side of San Jacinto here. And then tomorrow will be just basically falling into Idlewild. It's all downhill from the top of this next up into Saddle Junction and down to Humber Park, so that's good. To 3, I'm at Taquit's Creek. I'm gonna have a little food, water up, and head over to Saddle Junction, see what's happening between there and Humber Park. Ah, back in the pretty forest, how nice. Love it. .520, rolling into Humber Park trailhead. Yeah. Ranger indicated that the county campground is open in town, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a hitch if I can get it. Get down into the center of town. Anyway, there was some nice on-trail water on the way down Devil's Slide. So, alright, we're here. .550, just got a ride from 2 wonderful people from Humber Park down here into the center of Idlewild. And I'm going to try and figure out where the campground is that the ranger said that was open. The Idlewild Inn, where we're going to stay tomorrow night, is just about 50 yards away over there. But that's tomorrow night. So, yeah, it's good to be back again. And nice temperatures. This will make, I'll have a 0 here in town. This will be nice. All right.